Well, hello everyone. Welcome back for some more Genshin Impact. Today we'll be checking out Game of the Rich, which is just part of, well, we'll be doing the full thing of unfinished comedy. So we won't just be doing the Game of the Rich part. I did see that there's quite a few parts to it. But anyway, my name is Ben. And, hey, if you guys enjoy, feel free to like and subscribe. Join me on the journey to 500. Yeah. Hey, you have to get that out of the way, because, you know, the most valuable thing you can do right now, if you enjoy the content, is subscribe and watch the channel. That's it. But, yeah, I'm excited to get into a bit of Genshin this week. Obviously, we have the update next week for Nodcry, and I figured let's continue trying to catch up on my world quests. We won't be fully caught up, but I'll at least have made a dent in it, so that's good. And as far as how long the stream should be, probably about hour and a half, 2 hours max. Without further ado, let's go. You talk to Darcy. You arrive in the fortress of Meropide. Meropide? It's been a little while since we've been here. It'll be good to say hello. Let's see where they want us to be. Remembering, yeah, it's multi-leveled, so I'm like, which level is the correct one here? I guess we'll see. Yeah, this section of the quest, I thought it was a tiny bit slow, but at the same time there's optional stuff you could choose to do, which, you know, made it like, it could be longer or shorter, depending on who you are. Pretty face. Hello, sir, and hello to your cute companion, Dirty Face Darcy, at your service. Dirty Face? That's right. Just call me Dirty Face Darcy. They used to call me Pretty Face on the outside, but that nickname is just so lame. Please, just call me Dirty Face instead. Oh, that's just a cool nickname. I wash my face every day. You don't have to stand all the way over there. Get some info? Any news? Where's the action at? Too bad, it's not time for punishinggrayraven just yet. Let me think. How about this? Why don't I take you to have some fun? A few folks have locked horns over the chance to go outside. I had no idea those Fontaine Research Institute guys could dish it out like that. Ooh, we have been doing a lot of Fontaine research recently. Institute-related stuff. Narcissus and crews, so on and so forth. I'm guessing they'll be here any minute now. What do you think? Think of it as an opening act before the real punishinggrayraven match starts. Want to check it out? Punishinggrayraven. Punishinggrayraven? Am I saying that right? I think I am, but not sure. Here, let me move some stuff around so I can better see chat. And actually have the kitty cat on my lap tonight. Last night he wanted to be at my feet instead because he was feeling too lazy to jump on my lap. Okay, let's go then. Let's talk about this later. Hey, they actually give you the option to opt out. Good on you, Genshin. Improving. Let's go. Let's go. Sure, what voice I should give. Pretty Face Darcy. Go see Estienne with Darcy. On the guards, Guinevere. Hi, Estienne. I've brought 2 new friends with me. Your new friend may have come at a bad time. See that? They're gonna be at it for a while. Verbally sparring. That's an unscientific way of keeping score. Besides, the participants were unsupervised. Is that any way to produce convincing results? I'm calling for a reassessment. This is a competition, of course. We should have refined system and fair rules. Have a refined system and fair rules. Participants who don't follow the rules should be disqualified. You talk a good game.
I'd expect nothing less from someone who's been through the ringer.
If you're referring to the fraudulent thesis case, I've already made my point several times now. The case is still under investigation. It's useless to try and attack my character with something like that.
If you say so. After all, you're the only one who knows the truth.
Oh, it's Genevieve. Genevieve? Oh, it's Genevieve and Rave again. I'll talk to you two about my thing later then. I'm gonna bounce for now. I'll leave my two new friends to you. Darcy makes a dash for it. Oh, really? Alright, I did want to try out a slightly different Paimon voice than my regular one, because before I was emulating the the old VA, so it's a bit higher and nasally. I'll try to soften it, go a little bit lower.
He left us just like that. Some guide. Paimon gives him 0 stars. 0.
Mr. Guard, as the organizer, it's not exactly proper for you to stay out of this discussion of the rules, is it? This is just a game to pass the time. How was I supposed to know you'd all get so riled up over it, let alone take it this seriously? Right. Why don't we introduce the rules of the game to the new players? A game? I'm definitely gonna win. I haven't agreed to play yet.
There's no game the two of us can't win. Wait a sec. We still don't know what the game even is yet.
Don't try and change the subject. We're already halfway through the game, and they don't even know the fundamental rules. They can't just join in now. So, what are you guys playing? Coupon Millionaire.
Paimon has never heard of such a game.
Of course not. This is just what the Heartless Guards play to make fun of us. Everyone loses, and I'm sure you know who wins. That's not true. You work to earn coupons up during the game, and the one that has the most coupons will get an even better reward from me. So everyone wins, but one person wins more than the rest. that does sound like most games. Well, some games at least.
A reward better than coupons? What could it be? What could it be?
In Darcy's words, a chance to be under the sun. Some of our periodic checks need to be performed outside. I get to decide who gets these jobs. It wouldn't be very interesting if I just picked based on my preference. So I created Coupon Millionaire, and those who want to go outside are free to sign up. Whoever gets the most coupons wins the game. If you feel that your strength alone will be insufficient, you can find others. Others to group up with. As for how you earn coupons, I don't care about that. As far as games go, the rules are really vague. It's part of the strategy. Does the Fontaine Research Institute not have similar games? How about you, Darcy's new friends? Sorry, everyone, but I'm going to win. It's not very attractive. It's not impossible to come back from behind, but only those who have the means will be able to do it. As for them, Estienne, maybe you should arrange a special competition for children.
Children's competition? Paimon doesn't know who you are, but you shouldn't underestimate us. We've seen some things. It's just a game, but we gonna cruise through it. Sorry, it's just a game, and we gonna cruise through it. No, I will definitely be the biggest winner. Well, they were just talking about kids. Are we competing against you then? Oh wow, a real child, and a confident one at all.
What's a kid doing in the fortress?
That's what Cater said. He's never lied to me.
What are you all doing here? You again, Estienne? I didn't break any rules, did I? In fact, I even increased everyone's work efficiency. That should be to my credit. You know what I mean. Know your place, Estienne. You're a guard, and you should use your powers to make them obey you. Obey you. Don't know if I like you. Know your place, Estienne. I have my way of doing things, and you, Noealis, 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 Noealis. It's been some time since you arrived here at the fortress. You should try blending in a little more. Blending in? Laziness, apathy. I will restore order here, starting with you. Stop this gathering and go back to what you were doing. I am not as lenient as Estienne. If I'm going to restore order, then punishments are a must. I don't think you want to know what they are. Are there things that even I don't know? I just don't need to waste any of your time on this game that we play to kill time. The fortress is huge. I'm sure there are other things that require your attention. The kid's listening in. I don't need you to remind me. You seem like a real dick. Noelis leaves. Genevieve and Ray return to the post. Can we check there? Yeah. Genevieve and Rave return to their respective companions. The girl also slips away without being noticed. Finally, being serious can be a virtue, but being overly serious is something else. Anyway, now that the annoying guy is gone, will you join the game? Darcy's new friends?
What sort of person leaves their friends behind anyway? We aren't his friends. In fact, Paimon's gonna use his uncool nickname to address him. That pretty face is a jerk. Huh, wait a minute. That nickname doesn't sound at all that... wait a minute. That nickname doesn't sound all that mean.
Alright then. What should we call you?
Call me Paimon, and this is Traveler. As for the game...
We'll need more time to think about this. Maybe next time. So that's part 1 then? Sure, if you change your mind, please feel free to talk to me. Yeah, and then continue it by chatting.
Actually, where did that little girl go? There are children in the fortress. Really intrigued. Go look for her.
What game, buddy? Come find me if you change your mind. We're already midway through the game, though, so joining now means getting a late start. Still, that would make the game more interesting, wouldn't it? That is true. Hey, kid. What are you doing in prison?
There you are. Oh, you again. And you're, are you a bird, little one? A bird? Paimon doesn't look like a bird.
The way you keep talking. Indeed, Paimon, you don't. Let's be nice to Paimon. You never know when she'll, turn into Asmodee, smite us.
That's so strange. You can fly, but you're not a bird. Are you an evil dragon, or an evil dragonling?
Like Narcissus and Cruz? An evil dragon, Narcissus. The way you eat and your thirst for wealth certainly fit the bill. She's not, probably.
Why did you hesitate? Anyway, he's Traveler and Paimon's name is Paimon. What's your name? I'm Lenore.
Lenoir.
I'm Lenoir. Mr. Traveler and Miss Paimon, will you please tell me whether the evil sorcerer is still there?
Oh, the other guard?
The evil sorcerer? Yes, with black clothes and a staff that has branches sticking out of it. Cater said that I mustn't get spotted by that sorcerer, or things will get very bad. Where is this wicked spellslinger? My sword is ready. Was it the person that we just saw? Yep, Paimon thinks so too. Must have been a guard, right? So who's this bad sorcerer? Estienne or Noales? Estienne is a good sorcerer. He brought me some flowers. He brought me flowers when he returned last time. They had the same color as my skirt. Then Cater taught me to put them into books and make pressed flowers. That way, my books would smell nice too. Is this what they call the fragrance of knowledge? no alleys then.
Yuppers. SDN said he was annoying too. No plot twists. Boring.
Paimon doesn't like him either. It seems he doesn't think very highly of us. Anyway, the evil sorcerer's gone now. Still, why is a little kid like you in the fortress of Meropide? I've always been here. Why does everyone ask me that? It's so strange.
Always been here. Are you like permanently a kid here? Oh no, we've run into fairy book stuff and some other interesting things along our world quest in Fontaine, so not outside of possibility.
Don't you two have your own home too? Home is where your family is. That's what Cater said too, which is why I have a home that I don't know about. How do you call a place that you don't know home? Wait, I can't? That's a toughie. But I'm sure Cater knows the answer. He knows lots of things and a lot of stories. Might Cater, by any chance, be a kid who looks about the same age as you? Nope, he's a lot taller than me. Taller than
I was about to say Trailblazer.
Taller than Mr. Traveler, and taller than the evil sorcerer.
So really tall then.
But I think he's afraid of the evil sorcerer. He lost his sword, and the evil sorcerer has a powerful staff, so he hides when the evil sorcerer comes out. This Cater sounds mysterious, and maybe Lenoir is just too young? She hasn't been very clear about herself at all. Maybe this Cater knows more.
I guess we can go meet him.
We want to meet Cater. Will you take us to see him? Sure, but it's too soon to go back. I want to explore this place where the evil sorcerer isn't here. Will you come with me?
Sure. Let's go. Let's wait a little bit. Again, I do like that you're giving you the option so many times of like, hey, you can choose to pause or take a break now. It's definitely good.
Let's go.
The Bow Wow House? Oh! Yeah, Risley's place. A lot of furry monsters. Yes, very dangerous. Evil sorcerer once. Little Skylark, why are you here? Careful, evil sorcerer might catch you and put you in a cage.
Evil sorcerer isn't here right now. I'm not afraid.
Good. Atta girl. Ah, puzzles.
Can we frequently walk around this thing in circles? Nizami said this is a boxing dummy. Can't earn its approval. Can't enter.
Well, yeah. Discover the strange little girl.
Wow. Go take on the furry beasts.
Go on an adventure with Lenoir.
Ouch.
I'm sorry. Are you alright?
What happened?
We got flashbang.
It's the evil sorcerer's magic. We'll be trapped if we get caught in it. Sorry, the light's broken, and this expert here isn't anywhere near as good as he claimed.
I never said such a thing.
Oh, it's you. It's alright. You're a good sorceress.
Calls all the guards sorcerers and sorceresses.
But that bright light really hurt my eyes.
Aw. You're not denying that you're an expert? I would never.
That's not what you told Galvana.
You mean the thing about the Fontaine Research Institute? Well... Oh. He actually did move. Oh, I wonder if we could have chatted with him. Okay, here, let me actually quickly check. See if there are... What? Why did all that open up? Okay, thank you, YouTube. Thank you for... Sorry about that. YouTube just being a bit weird. Let me... There. Genshin unfinished comedy wiki. And then we check. Game of the Rich. So it looks like there's 3 parts in total. Let me check optional. Oh, interesting. Ah. Huh. So either you can start by being underwater or entering the fortress unauthorized. So I accidentally started this before. Let me actually do the intro then. Quest description: you arrive at the fortress of Meripede.
Gah!
Get spotted by fortress searchlight.
Gah! It hurts Paimon's eyes. Paimon's got a bad feeling, traveler. Let's get out of here fast.
Escape the searchlight site optional.
It should be safe now, right? But we still shouldn't get too close.
Stay in the searchlight site. You have remained inside the light's detection range for too long. Fortress of Meripede's guards have detained you for being suspicious. Get spotted by Galvana.
I knew that wouldn't be the end of the problem. People like you just keep appearing, don't you? What's that idiot Klein's doing anyway? Isn't he supposed to come up with solutions? Wait a moment, Alright, if you've got questions about processes or documents, I don't want to hear them. Can't fix them anyway. Go look for Mongolaine instead. She's the one in charge of that.
You're taken to the reception area. Interesting. Cold Darcy can help. I wonder if this happens before, like, you're invited in. All this optional stuff. Interesting. I'm debating on whether or not to read all this off. Sure, let's do it.
Your name?
Yours first.
I'm a receptionist here at the Fortress of Meripede. Everyone calls me Mongolaine. Alright, your turn. Paimon's Paimon, and he's Traveler.
Just call me Traveler. Just call me Traveler. Yours first.
And you can call Paimon Paimon. Gah, lowering our voices didn't make us sound more serious at all. In fact, we sound super weird. Traveler and Paimon. Huh, never heard of you two. Are you really from around these parts?
Well, we're here, aren't we?
Yes, I can see that.
My great name is unknown to you. Huh.
Well, I do know the main culprits involved in major cases. Are you accessories to one of those crimes? Accessories? What? That's not right. We're good people. Ah, I see. Noted. It sure doesn't sound like you're noting anything. 2 names missing. Seems like someone's been slacking off. I'll have to record this. Those who didn't fill the forms in properly will face the relevant consequences. Anyway, this isn't your fault. No need to worry. As long as you follow the rules and behave well, you might even have the chance to leave early. Just need to fill the application form and wait patiently for it to be approved.
Wait a moment. That's not what I'm talking about.
Speaking of that, did we just complete some sort of procedures? This is going way too fast. Paimon's got no idea what's happening.
Fine.
Wait, what? This isn't fine. Wait, do you already know what's going on? Paimon doesn't get it at all. There's got to be some kind of misunderstanding. If you want your case reviewed, please fill the application form in according to this format. That said, the time for that has passed for now, so you'll have to wait for the next application window to open. If you have any other questions, ask Darcy. She'll be nearby. I'm sure he'll be glad to have a newbie to talk to.
And then, yeah, go to Darcy. And there's this option if you completed the quests versus if you did not. Talking about newcomers. Oh, okay. We apparently missed Genevieve Porret. Huh. Yeah, so after, when you have the option to go find the girl. So for Genevieve and Porret, I told you it's a waste of time to talk to them about these things. They just don't care.
You know we're not that kind of people. I told you it's a waste of time to talk to them about these things. They just don't care. You know we're not that kind of people. I can't reach conclusions intuitively like you. I have to do it before making a decision.
Talk to Darcy again. Optional. Dirty face. Darcy, at your service.
At whose service and when? You ran off and left us behind back there.
I had to. Once that researcher starts talking, there's no end to it. It was fun the first time, but I've seen it too many times already. That was your first time, right? Was it fun? Not at all.
Paimon didn't get the point either.
What an amazing debate.
Are you serious, traveler?
Too bad the time for pancreation hasn't arrived yet. I think that's more fun. Anyway, we'll just have to wait. Talk to Zenlesszonezero. Optional. ... Talk to Rave again. Right, Rave was the guy I gave the voice.
Did you need me for something?
Mind telling me about Estienne?
The smiling ones are the ones you really got to watch out for.
Tell me about Genevieve.
You're not going to try to get that woman to listen to reason, are you? You seem to have more sense than her.
Tell me about Noalis.
I've got nothing to say about him.
Never mind.
You kids ought to head home. If you still have a home to go back to, that is.
Talk to Hanoff. Optional. Got any coupons, boss? Boss? You're not the boss? Why didn't you say so? What's it to you? You don't? And I called you boss for nothing. What a waste. That sounds very similar to Bardo in Impact 3rd. Bosh. Yeah, so I think we did miss talking to Nizami. Tired from playing with those kids. You can spar with me after you've rested. I'm pretty strong, just to let you know. The stronger the opponent, the better. Why do you want to spar with me? Huh? How does the saying go again? There's no substitute for the real thing. Sparring with an actual person always beats punching dummies, don't you think? Yeah, so that was before hitting the punching bag. As soon as you do that, I think it's when he moves over here. Different options. Yeah, and then that resets to default. But should be able to chat with these two Gavleret or Gavlere. Yep. Adventure with Lenoir. Will this take long? I want to be free of these bothersome affairs too. Really, can you just please use the devices according to the instructions? Bit of a clash there. Who do we chat with next?
The Force said this is a noise box that transforms evil into good. Turning off the noise box elsewhere is very dangerous because it might attract the evil sorcerer.
Listen to the noise box. Monthly production zone safety measure notice. Bringing items not related to the production to the production zone is forbidden. That's fair enough. Including not limited to books, papers, collections, other reading materials. Invocation TCG. Court. monument. Let's see. Sure, I know the next optional Alvard. I have to keep an eye out for that name. Yeah, might as well grab those pink crystals. Where are we heading, like the water? Getting some food? To the chefs? Hey, Bran. Ah, it's been a little while.
Phew. Guess our adventure's almost at an end. The coupon cafeteria is our final stop.
So, the ultimate destination of adventuring is a good meal. Paimon agrees with that.
Not bad, right? Adventures take a toll on your body, so eating afterward is a must. That's right, and I've never seen someone as small as Miss Paimon. You're even smaller than Miss Sijwin. You should eat more so you can grow bigger.
I think Paimon's fine just the way she is. The thought of Paimon growing up, that gives me a headache.
You're probably thinking about something rude right now, aren't you? Let's talk to Bran and see if we'll get something good.
Yeah, will we get a lucky meal?
Yep, it'd be nice if it was... It would be nice if it was the delicious Tessie's ragout. Ragu, though.
Maybe just rag out. Sorry, Jet. Pronunciation.
Greetings, Bran.
Greetings. What can I do for you? I'll have a free meal, please. 2 free meals, please. I'll have 500 free meals.
Negative. According to the Fortress of Meribite's coupon cafeteria regulations, only 1 free meal per day shall be permitted per person.
I'm getting 1 for Paimon, too.
That's right. Don't forget about Paimon.
Understood. Enjoy.
I'll have 1 too.
Understood. Enjoy.
Mr. Traveler, Miss Paimon, let's open our meals together, alright? 3, 2, 1. Wow, mine's Tessie's ragu. Why did you 2 get?
Pea soup or something like that. Is there a pot? I'll cook my own meal. It certainly looks like food. Our disgusted face was also pretty great there. Man, that was good.
Paimon doesn't want to eat anymore. So I got the only good meal? Will there be enough if we split into 3 portions?
Oh, we don't need to do that.
There's even a fortune inside. What do yours say? Paimon's fortune says... Luck only brings fleeting pleasure. Lifelong happiness requires hard work. Now Paimon's mad.
Hey, I think it's a combination of hard work and luck.
How about you, Traveler?
Things happen. Don't take it personally.
Just... wow. Mine says misfortune is an illness, and caring friends are the cure. The 2 of you went on adventures with me, so you're definitely caring friends, but you got the disgusting meals. The sorcerer said that I must remember to pay it forward, so now it's my turn to cure you. Let's go to the Rag and Bone shop.
What we get? That's suspicious minty soup. So funny. That fortune slip. Let's see. Go to the shop. Let's go over, say hello. Here, some dealings.
Hello, Alvard.
Hey, Skylark, Wanta Fanta, we just got a new shipment. How about your friends?
So this is the rag and bone shop?
If you have coupons, we have everything from home supplies like Hadro Phantasm Taint Begone to devices that can help you in the Pancaration Ring. Our wares are trusted and loved by all and sundry. You name it, Rag and Bone has it.
We'll take some Hydro Phantasm Taint Begone. Devices that help you? What do you mean?
They're for regulars only. If you happen to have friends who are our regulars, I suppose I can show them to you. The special items must be pre-ordered though, or if you're lucky enough, you might find what you want on the for sale list. We do have the other stuff stocked at all times, so back to my question, how about some Fanta?
I want everything in Uncle Everard's store.
That's not going to be a problem. Let's see, we're almost through with this shipment, and only food and drinks are left, but they'll cost you a good number. Of coupons.
Oh, you okay, kitty cat? What you doing? Adjusting?
Yeah, I love you too, you old man. Yes.
Really? Are you sure it won't be a problem?
Problem? If you mean coupons, Cater gave me a ton of them, so I should have enough. The food and drinks here are really great. You're going to love them, Miss Paimon. Cater said that coupons make unfair things fair. Only I got the delicious tasses ragu at the coupon cafeteria. Tasse ragu. And that was unfair. So now I'm going to use my coupons to buy something delicious for the two of you. Time to eat then. Time to eat then. Something doesn't feel right.
But Lenore said there are plenty of delicious food and drinks.
Estienne said that hunger and gross food reduce our work efficiency and put us in a bad mood. We're going to see Cater soon, and we want to be in a good mood when we see him. That's why we need to fill our stomachs with delicious food. We're counting on you, Uncle Alvard.
And of course, yeah. Wait, actually, yeah, we bought everything in this store before it looks like sold out. Maybe we did. Yeah, Messina. Or maybe he was talking about... I actually don't think we bought it out. Yeah, 30,000. Aw, it's cool, man. You'll have to see. Obviously, I'm lacking in coupons right now. Sure, thank you for the business.
If Lenore says so, we'll dig in.
Yep, have a good meal, Miss Paimon.
Feasting with Lenoir, everything that couldn't be finished ends up in Paimon's stomach. Paimon's pack.
Phew, that was amazing. Paimon's so full, she can barely walk. She's getting sleepy too. Why are we here again?
If you can't remember, then maybe it wasn't important. Why are you here, Lenoir? That's a strange question. I've always been here.
Paimon remembers now. We're supposed to be looking for Cater.
Let's go, but I don't know if he's there. If not, we can wait. He might be back soon.
Right, and then we can chat with Alvard again. Welcome to the Rag and Bone shop. We have everything. Oops, we don't have anything right now. Yeah, that's why it's sold out. We'll get a new shipment soon. Don't forget to come back. Find Cater. Okay, sure. I check the next optional one, which will be some interesting names, it looks like.
Oh, tells me stories in the evening. Doesn't come back soon. Just wait, he'll be back for sure.
He sounds like a great brother.
Really good at telling stories. Ooh, ooh. And look at my brains. He did them.
Aw. Oh, hello.
Cater, I'm back.
Didn't she say? Oh, Cater. Catter. Caterpillar. Ah, shortening of it. That makes sense. Interesting name, though.
Welcome back, Lenoir. Looks like you've made some friends. Yes, they're Mr. Traveler and Miss Paimon. Miss Paimon is small and she can fly, but she's not a bird. She's not a sealy either. Maybe a small oceanid. No wonder no one has seen anything like her or knows anything about her. Paimon's Paimon.
That's right. Paimon's just Paimon. She's not a sealy or an oceanid. Wait, you're a catter?
You look about the same age as Lenoir. Nice to meet you, Mr. Traveler, Miss Paimon.
Please don't be so formal. That feels so strange.
Well, if you're Lenoir's friends, sure.
Anyway, both you and Lenoir are children, right? So, is your guardian here? Why are the two of you in a place like this?
Catter's not a child. Indeed, I am not.
Oh.
As for my present appearance, you can think of it as an illness of sorts.
It reminds me of two things. It reminds me of Arlecchino's Pereira's curse, where her hands and then her arms became dark like that. Or it also reminds me of hilichurls, with just their general like hilichurlification, right? Degradation from the curse of immortality.
So that's what's going on.
I've been here for a long time because of what I've done in the past, but it's more complicated for Lenoir. She was born here.
Here? In the fortress?
Yeah, so she has been her whole life. Wonder why they haven't let her out then. I guess maybe once she's older.
You're a strange one, Miss Paimon. I've already told you that I've always been here, haven't I?
Agnes, her mother, was plagued by a chronic disease and passed away some time ago. I don't stick my nose into other people's lives, so I didn't know about their situation. But regardless, Lenoir wound up with no one to care for her. Maybe it's because I've been here for a long time, and she's closer to me. But either way, Estienne's asked me to look after her.
So that's how it is. But she shouldn't be here, right? It's not like she's done anything wrong.
You're right. I'm just looking after her for now, and she really should be with her family. And fortunately, she does indeed have family outside the fortress.
So that's what she meant when she said she has a home that... So that's what she meant when she said she has a home that she doesn't know about. Will she be able to reunite with them soon?
About that, things are a little complicated. I'm afraid it won't happen all that soon.
Why?
Because she doesn't have any proof of identity. Maybe Agnes didn't think of that either. She was the one who'd have needed to start the process to send Lenoir away from the fortress. How about her other family members?
We could always talk with Risley. Go, hey bro, do you know you have a kid just living in the fortress?
Estienne said that Agnes wrote them in the past, but that she never received a reply and thus stopped trying altogether. If they knew about the current situation, they might change their minds. That's why I want to take her to her family. If they don't want to take her in, we'll figure something else out then. Why can't I stay here? Sure, there's an evil sorcerer, but there's a good sorcerer, and you're here too. I don't want to leave. Mother never came back after leaving the fortress. If I leave, does that mean I'll never come back? Just like my mother? I'd never see you again either, Catter.
Agnes left?
I don't think Lenoir can comprehend what happened.
Yeah.
Either way, this is no place for a child to grow up. How will a sprout bloom without sunlight?
Oh. That's an interesting detail. Like, dressed up pretty normally, but I'm noticing under the subtitle, under his name, Caterpillar, I see some feathers down there. What's that about, buddy? Interesting. Just noticing the details along with the hands and arms, of course.
You should get out of this place, Lenoir. You've heard all the stories already. There's a real world outside and a family that you are connected to. I'll go with you, so you needn't be afraid. I believe you. You've never lied to me.
But how will you get her out without proof of identity? Is there anything we can do to help?
Is there some loophole or back door we can use? There are options, but they're too risky. How about this, then? Let's follow the rules, albeit not that strictly.
How will that work?
Every so often, Estienne will bring a few people with him to do some work outside. We use this chance to get Lenoir back to her family. She doesn't have any proof of identification to begin with, and the disappearance of someone who never existed on paper isn't exactly going to make news here in the fortress.
You aren't talking about Coupon Millionaire, are you? Paimon remembers Estienne saying that whoever gets the most coupons within the time limit will win the chance to go outside.
Oops, our coupons went straight to our stomachs.
And Lenoir spent a ton more cleaning the rag and bone shop out. We're sure to lose now. What are we gonna do?
We won't lose. If Cater says we'll win, we'll definitely win.
Lenoir, Paimon suspects you aren't grasping the gravity of the situation at all.
Can we get the coupons refunded? We can just say that she's a child who didn't understand the rules. Sorry, we'll just have to wait for the next opportunity. It's fine. The coupons I gave to Lenoir were for her to use as she pleased. This little mishap won't change the outcome.
Paimon still feels kinda bad though. Why don't we help you? Paimon remembers Estienne saying that you can play the game as a group.
Really? Miss Paimon, you and Traveler will play the game with us too? Yep, and we'll win this thing together. We'll just consider this a commission with advance rewards.
With us here, this will be a piece of cake. There are 4 of us, after all. Still, how can we get the most coupons in the least amount of time?
I already feel much better knowing that you'll be helping us. Thank you both. As for how to get the coupons, I have a few ideas, but that can wait until tomorrow.
Also, you have unique eyes, Caterpillar. I'm looking at his eyes in comparison to Lenoir's.
You must be exhausted. If you don't mind, why don't you rest up first? There's enough space here.
Good idea. Traveler, if you're tired, why don't we call it an early night?
Then yep, chat with him here. Read. Blackboard. Written on it is some common knowledge, easily understandable to children. Like teaching her stuff while she's been here.
Mr. Traveler, Miss Paimon and I tried a really wonderful tasting Fanta. Miss Paimon drank a whole lot of it, but she didn't drop down at all. She must know a lot of powerful magic then. Yeah, Miss Paimon's so strong.
That's definitely not suspicious at all, with, Paimon maybe being the ruler of space. Shade of space. Storybook on the bookshelf. A purple pressed flower is tucked between the pages. Maybe some clues. There are some storybooks, detective novels, and a collection of papers published by the Fontaine Research Institute. Well, good thing we have plenty of beds. Looks like that should be it. For that optional. Very good. Let's lay down to rest.
I'm feeling a little tired. Should we rest now?
Let's rest. There's something else I want to ask about.
Catter, what story are you going to tell me today? I've already heard a lot of stories with heroes as the main characters. Today I'll tell you a story about a little girl then. A little girl? Can a little girl also be the main character? Of course she can.
It's her own story, after all. In other stories, she might be a hero herself, or even an evil dragon. There are all kinds of roles she can play. Long, long ago, there was a little girl who lived in a giant's garden. The giant took special care of the flowers in the garden and wouldn't allow anyone to pluck even a single one of them. To keep intruders out, the giant built a towering wall around it. Because of this, the little girl living in the giant's garden had never set foot outside of it, even once. The giant always told her that the world outside was a dangerous place, that the garden was the safest place she could live in. Is this talking about Lenoir's current situation?
And then what? Did the little girl listen to the giant? I bet she didn't. If she did, then the story would never end there. If she did, then the story would end there. You're right. The little girl never was one for doing what she was told. Uh-huh. As for the rest of the story, well, let's save that for next time.
Wait, where did Caterpillar and Lenoir go? Did we oversleep? Let's go look.
Right, quest steps. Rest for a while only to realize Caterpillar and Lenoir are both gone. Go look for them. Check the quest descriptions. De Vergor. How we learned about Lenoir's situation and decided to join Caterpillar's plan. But for now, it's time for a break. Hello, guards. And Caterpillar?
Oh, it seems like we've come at a bad time.
Catter's been taken by the evil sorcerer. What's everyone doing here? If I'm not mistaken, you must be a traveler in Paimon. I'll come back to your question in a moment. I consulted the records from the last 100 years. I couldn't find any record of a caterpillar. Oh, it's also happening not just with his arms, the illness, as he called it, but also his legs. You can see that right above his boots. Record of a caterpillar. In light of this possible mislaying of documents, we'll need your cooperation to recreate them. There's nothing pressing about the matter. If you ask me, what's the rush about? Estienne, I often get the impression that you couldn't care less about restoring order to this place. I can't agree with your viewpoint. People who habitually indulge every whim just can't see that too much freedom actually does them harm. I'll restore order to this chaos using my own methods. I'll advise you again not to stand in the way of my work. Chaos? Isn't that just another word for thinking on your feet? You know what? Forget it. Is Caterpillar your real name? Additionally, I'll need you to state that your crime in as much detail as possible, the time, location, as well as the final sentence pronounced. The more details you provide, the greater the likelihood we'll have of retrieving your records. If your file was indeed lost, we can fill in a portion of your records based on your statement.
I've been called Caterpillar for as long as I can remember. I think this name suits me best, and it's the closest thing I have to a real name.
Real name, Caterpillar. Confirmed to be correct. Next, state your crime.
I carried out a certain task under my master's orders. I failed, but some people suffered because of it nonetheless. This was my crime.
Your master. I'll need their full name. Also, when did this occur? Well said, it's been a long time.
Unlike me, he has many names. This happened a long time ago.
Yeah. Are you messing with me? Oops, sorry, kitty. You. Start licking himself all of a sudden.
Everything I've said is the truth.
His voice sounds too low to be that of a child.
I apologize. Were you looking for a more dramatic account, or for some lurid details to ignite your imagination? As for what happened that day, I could recount it sparing no detail, from the furnishings of that clandestine hall to the thoughts of my companion, which I ventured to speculate on.
But that's all just a fabrication of the mind, made after the fact. We both know that's not what you're really after, for these are nothing more than stories masquerading as the truth. The real story is a return to smoke along with that barren garden. What you want to know is a purer truth. The truth is that the culprit is where he should be. The other minutiae and trivialities are of no significance to you. They're inconsequential, and thus won't shake up your order in the slightest. There's nothing here for you to trouble yourself with. Everything is as it should be. Damn. The culprit is where he should be. There's nothing here for me to trouble myself with. Everything is as it should be. Compared to the temporary missing file, surely the misuse of the Rochelle loudspeaker is a more obvious problem. Apart from the unauthorized use, we've also received a number of complaints recently of nervous breakdowns caused by its repeated use. You're right. As to the end, the guards have an even greater duty to put a stop to this sort of rule breaking. We should investigate the matter immediately. Seems they're in it together. They're getting him distracted. What are we waiting for then? Let's get the show on the road. What did you say, Caterpillar?
That's odd. Why be flip at the drop of a hat?
There's something fishy about this. Yeah. Detected something weird earlier as well.
Could it have to do with that stuff, Caterpillar said? Paimon just felt a little sleepy when she heard it. Let's just ask him directly.
Hey, Caterpillar.
Sorry for the delay. About the way, I said I got the coupons earlier. What did you do to him?
Someone that aggressive doesn't seem like the type to take advice from anyone. Why would he give up so easily?
Just a few small tricks. The culprit is where he should be. This is an undeniable fact. Making someone as straightforward as him certain of an undeniable fact isn't exactly hard. The purer a person is, the more person is, the more easily they tend to be influenced by others' words. I've been here for a long time, as you know. After staying in one place for a long time, it's only natural to pick up a few handy tricks to exert some degree of influence over your environment. Almost too handy, I'd say. Sounds a little suspicious.
Changing a stubborn person's mind with just a few simple phrases almost sounds like magic. Could there have been times when we were also influenced by magic without even knowing it?
Considering how pure-hearted you are, Paimon, that is a worrying thought. Would someone even realize that they're being influenced?
Paimon was already a bit sleepy, but now her head is totally spinning.
It's not as simple as it looks. There are always limits to the application of tricks like these, and the results aren't always what you'd hope for. Once, there's an overly trusting kid who wanted to progress in the arts, who always had a knack for it, but he lacked confidence because of his visual impairment.
Yeah, getting a look at the illness again, as she put it.
The certainty that he could draw well was inside him to begin with. That's why I didn't turn him away when he came to me for help. Things didn't go quite as I expected in the end, of course, but I did take a chance this time. I just thought that if he helps us up here, it would keep delaying the plan to get Lenoir out of the fortress. If he held us up here. Besides, I doubt you wanted to be questioned by him repeatedly either. You shouldn't take chances like that. Well, you've got to take chances to achieve our goals. You're absolutely right. Back to the matter at hand. If you've changed your mind and want to back out, I understand completely. Lenoir might be sad for a time, though. For her, playmates like you are hard to come by.
We've already made a promise to her, so we can't just go back on our word now, right?
A promise is a promise. This doesn't mean I trust you.
Yeah, consider this our way of helping her out. Speaking of which, where is she?
She went on an adventure early this morning, probably to rehearse for what's to come after she leaves this place. It's just as well. I have a few headaches to go take care of soon. You can usually get a reward for helping others, including the guards. Take care of some headaches.
Oh, we totally get that. Sounds just like some of the Adventures Guild's commissions.
I see. Would you two join me on this next commission then?
Sure. Where are we going? Where are we going?
The abandoned production zone in the lower levels.
Okay. Obtain coupons. Okay, so we unlocked a few things there. So we still have that. Manoir. Come up, caterpillar out. Caterpillar to help out others first. And that's why we got Scenes from Life. And he was saying go there, do that. And that does get us 280. So, it's fair enough. And I think we're still on that quest step. So we might just do this quest step tonight and then continue Unfinished Comedy another time. If it's longer. Abandoned zone. Will that take us down? Hopefully. Guess let's see. Oh, way down. There we go. Oh, interesting. So now there's a lot more interactions unlocked. Elevator to the dormitories. Okay. Let's see if we can find them naturally. So we're looking for Rave. Elevator to the dormitories. Darn it. I'm gonna have to remember. Is it down? Elevator 2. Genevieve. Okay, so this is the elevator to the production zone. So I am correct in thinking that.
Sorry, I have some things I need to think about.
Okay. Let's see, who else can we talk with? Oh, you're fine, Cat. Dormitories.
決闘では様々な敵と戦ってきた。
Right near
ほとん
Nizami.
どの者は敗れ、残りも皆自ら投降した。負けたことないな。
What? You lost your cat too?
What cat?
Oh, you don't know yet? Never mind. I don't think anyone here loses cats. Then why are you looking for a cat? We still have Hanauf or Delasso. Rave, Hanauf, and Delasso. They don't have a location for Hanauf, so let's try dormitories.
影を打つ。
Around. I'm trying to get names as well as I go. Yeah, we'll just read it off. Oh, there's Raven. Okay, and then they're also here. Makes sense. Hey, do you think there will still be any payoff for joining now? This Fonta's too strong. There are quite a few flavors, though. I think the health drink that guy from Sumeru is working on has some promise. Maybe I should invest a little in it? I may not be your friend, but I'd advise against that. Then Ray right over here. Did you need me for something? Did you need me for something? Nice weather we're having today. Nothing. Sorry to bother you. Indeed, we only get the occasional bit of rainfall each year. Interesting. Have a nice day then. Okay. Well, got those options. Genevieve. Okay. Let's head on down now. How about here? I do plan to go for another like half hour to an hour. But I just think with the current pace we're on, I do not think we will finish all of it tonight. Which is fine, like I'm saying. I think what I'll do is just try to get this part done if I can. I think that's a decent goal. Also means I should probably remake the thumbnail so that it, yeah, I'll remake the thumbnail so it's the correct quest, which it technically is, but you know, the part of the quest we're doing, not the whole thing.
No one comes here anymore after the geode mine shaft was closed, and the devices here aren't meant for just anyone to handle. And that's exactly what happened this time. Someone tinkered with the drive valve and trapped their own companion. Anyway, let's get it to open up the passage to Supply Warehouse 1. By the way, if they offer you a drink, you'd best say no.
Who's going to offer us a drink? And why won't we be taking it? And why won't we taking it?
You'll find out soon enough.
The mysteries of the fortress of Meropide. Oh, multi-directional connection control drive valve. Gameplay tutorial. Puzzle time. Mechanical device which is exceedingly complex to operate. Can open and close the paths that lead from the abandoned production zone in various directions. When activated, the arrowhead-equipped core gear drivetrain and gear drivetrain will turn. Operate the device when the arrows are pointing in opposing directions that cause the device to stop spinning, upon which the path indicated by the core gear drivetrain's arrow will open. Oh boy.
Got it.
Okay. Oh, what's this? I guess it did say geode mining for some unique looking geodes. Read. Notice. Okay, from today, all work related to the geode mine shaft has been suspended and the connecting paths have been sealed. If you require one of the connecting paths to be open for official fortress business, you must operate the drive valve only under the supervision of a technical expert to prevent accidents. Drive valve operations and safety manual. The drive valve can be used to rotate, open, and close the connecting paths for each area. Drive valve is controlled via both the core gear drive, non-removable, and the gear drive train, removable. 3. The non-removable core gear drive controls the central room, while the gear drive train controls the direction of each connecting path. 4. When operating, take note that when the direction indicated by the core gear drive is opposite to that indicated by the gear drive train, the path indicated by the core gear drive will be opened. When all 4 gear drivetrains are uninstalled, the drive valve will automatically terminate operation. Display indications for opening each connecting path are as follows: Supply Warehouse, Geode Mine Shaft, Energy Storage, Supply Warehouse 2. I think we're going to 1. So, bottom right. Additionally, a new locking device has been deployed in the geode mine shaft to prevent operational mishaps. The research terminal's energy storage device has been temporarily removed. Unauthorized access by non-essential personnel is prohibited. Violators will be held responsible for their actions. Right, are we looking to do? Does it already point in the direction we need? Or do we need to stop it? Yeah, we need to stop it. Okay. So I believe if we let the main one, yeah, turn one more time. There we go. Alright, we can go in now. Before we do, got the geared drivetrain. We'll need it. How do we take it out? Like, make sure you have this. Ah, you cammed in. Doing okay down here? A little depressed. Interesting. Another part of the fortress. Artifacts. Genshin, please, please. Give me more artifact space. Well, I guess we technically, maybe it says like, oh, we grabbed it along the way. Sort of deal. Or this is where we grab it. Stall. A removable part belongs to central drive valve. Okay, no. So we did actually need to. Alright. Hippity hoppity. Can we just grab it out? Oh, remove. There we go. Quickly check over here. Oh, I think it was technically a device, but still, we read it before, so that's fine. Oh, cat. You're fine, buddy. Yeah. Let turn fully, then stop. Oh, you're fine, Rio. You're such a big baby. You're a big baby boy. What you doing? Ah, hello. Or is this the person who's trying to offer us drinks?
Mitua, are you alright? I hope you weren't trapped for too long.
My savior! You're finally here! Where's Goblins? He's not with you?
He told me about trapping you here and asked for my help, but he left because a guard interrupted us.
I knew he wasn't reliable. He probably ran away because he felt guilty. I mean, how do you make money in business if you don't take risks? He was clumsy and too cautious to boot. I mean, pure water is one thing, but even Fanta is available nowadays. If Fanta is here, how are we supposed to survive? What, selling water?
Oh.
What, you like Fanta too?
Don't you like Fanta? It's just about alright.
A customer with taste, I see. Why, you want Nervalet? Getting some pure water? Anyway, I have to settle this with Goblins. By the way, has he paid you?
Nope.
Sometimes I want to stuff him in a large bucket. That'll make him reflect on what he's done. Anyway, please take these coupons.
Take them, you two, if you would.
What? You want us to take all of it?
Of course.
Thank you, then. We can go to the Rag and Bone shop later to see if they have anything new.
By the way, I'd like to apologize for dragging you into this. I have some fresh health drinks. Would you like a bottle?
fresh health drinks?
Oh, right, they talked about investing in that earlier and being like, don't do it. Yup, healthier than pure water, in fact. I'll take one. I'll have a Fanta, please. We'll take it, we won't drink it.
Hey, didn't Caterpillar tell you to not take one? No, Traveler didn't mean it. We already had a lot of drinks before coming here.
Yeah, I didn't want to be rude and ask for Fonta. Paimon.
But Paimon bets these drinks are good. We'll make sure to try one next time.
Bad timing, huh? Well, come back when you get a chance. It'll be my treat. Anyway, I must go talk to Goblins now. I have something else to take care of, so I need to get going. Don't worry too much about the coupons. I'll put the clues I come across on the blackboard. Let's meet up there. Let's meet up later.
See you later.
Ooh, chest.
きちんとしまっておこ
The original place. Inventory chat, please give me more. Okay. Nothing else to do. Go back and meet. Let me make sure I'm not missing some optional stuff real quick. Okay, looks like we're good. Let's head on back then. No, it's fun though. It's fun exploring the fortress, checking things out. Oh, and you could have checked on him using the camera out there. Yeah. Hey, you two. How's it going?
Mr. Traveler, Miss Paimon, we've fallen way behind.
It's true. I've gone to ask Estienne about the current situation, and this seems to be the case. First tally, Dirty-Faced Darcy's team, Genevieve and Porret's team, Rave's team, Kid's team. Yep, we need to catch up still.
Not Paimon-see. Ooh, looks like you got some coupons too, Caterpillar. Wait, are we still dead last? Even Darcy's ahead of us. He entered the competition by himself, didn't he? How can this be happening?
Well, it also says team, so maybe got some help.
Because he helped the guards take care of no small number of nuisances. For example, Miss Monglaine often asks him for help.
Paimon-sees. Wait a minute. Does that mean he was so nice to us at the start because he could gain something from it? Also, won't we lose for sure if this keeps up? Or if only Paimon hadn't eaten so much at the Rag and Bone shop earlier.
No matter. All that counts is the total number of coupons collected within the time limit. Using coupons you already have doesn't affect the total count.
That means you can eat even more, Miss Paimon. Lenoir, our problem right now is that we're about to lose the competition. Aren't you guys at the least bit worried?
There's still plenty of time left before the end. We'll make it. Today was exhausting. Let's keep going tomorrow. We're going to take the lead straight from the last place. Now I'm motivated.
That does like your typical motivation story, sure. But can we really pull it off?
You have to believe in yourself more, Miss Paimon. The heroes of the story are all sure of themselves. That's why they're the main characters.
You're right, Lenoir. We're gonna win this thing.
Tomorrow, we divide and conquer. We'll reconvene here once we make some gains. Sound good? We'll make better time this way.
Indeed. That sounds like a better plan.
Also, if you don't mind, we can rest here, just like before.
Sure, Traveler. You can take a break now if you're tired.
Right, telling you, hey, we realize this is a long quest. Chill if you need to.
I was chatting with Miss Monglaine. She said that Natlun's nothing like Fontaine, and that she really wants to take a dip in the volcanic hot spring.
Oh, that's cool. Hearing about, them setting up the next region. So hearing about Natlon and Fontaine, talking about the hot springs.
A volcano? Is that a flaming mountain? Mountains are super tall mounds of rock and dirt, right? You'll get to see all these things for yourself after you leave this place, whether it's volcanoes or anything else. Then let's explore those places together, Catter. Let's invite Mr. Traveler and Miss Paimon too. They'll definitely like that.
So you did the board change? Common knowledge. Okay, no. Not for the moment. Take a break. Gonna continue telling the story tale?
Catter, tell me more of the story about the little girl.
Last time, we left off with a little girl living in the giant's garden. Or sorry, probably still her, right?
Last time, we left off with a little girl living in the giant's garden. I bet she leaves the giant's garden, but how did she get out of there?
One day, the little girl heard the sound of a woman's voice coming from beyond the towering wall. Kind-hearted giant, I am in need of the little purple flowers from your garden. Would you please give me some? Oh, we saw a purple flower in a book around the room earlier, right? The giant refused, of course, and furiously bellowed at the woman on the other side of the garden wall to leave at once. But the woman did not leave. From a short distance away, she lamented that she had journeyed from afar for the little purple flowers in the garden, which she needed to cure a sick friend's illness. Hearing the woman's plight, the little girl felt sorry for her and her friend. The giant had so many flowers in his garden. Surely having one or two less wouldn't hurt. This is even a story about his past. Why he's like, I'm a criminal, I need to stay in the fortress. To where I belong. Thus the little girl approached the garden wall and whispered to the woman that she was willing to bring the woman a few of the little purple flowers. Right. And Lenoir did say he was super tall, like a giant. Taller than anyone else. Except the little girl said the giant would let her leave, and the garden's walls were so tall that she wasn't sure how she would be able to get the flowers to her from inside. From the other side of the wall, the woman told the little girl that she was actually a witch that knew many magic spells. If the little girl could bring her the flowers she needed from the giant's garden, she could use her magic to help the little girl leave that garden.
Did the little girl decide to help the witch? I bet she did. Otherwise, the witch wouldn't be able to cure her friend's illness, right? But the giant said she couldn't leave the garden. If she left, wouldn't she get punished somehow? It's getting late.
It's getting late. Let's leave that part of the story for next time. A little bit revealed every time.
They're not here. Any commissions?
Ooh, crack in my bones. Take a break. Yep, talking about Nalon. Whew. Yeah, we'll see if we finish it or not tonight. Like I said, I'm willing to go like another 35. 300. Safe way to get Lenoir out of the Fortress of Maripide would be to win a game of Coupon Millionaire. Doing so requires lots of coupons. Completing commissions may be a good way of obtaining them. Caterpillar likely left leads on the blackboard. Go check it out. Okay, interact with the blackboard. Makes sense? Even born into it.
Caterpillar probably went to get coupons elsewhere, but he left us some clues. The entrance to the Rift of Erosion. We'll take our chances. Maybe we'll even be able to get some coupons. Looks like Caterpillar left us a few coupon breadcrumbs to follow.
Rift of Erosion. Okay. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've heard the Fortress's music. Why? There's two optionals which are the exact same, so I'm kind of like, why? Okay, never mind. Okay, north of the entrance. Rift of Erosion. Now, where was that again? Rift of Erosion. Why do I feel like I remember that? Dormitory? Reception dormitory. Straight of production. Abandoned. Is it back to abandoned? Why do I remember that? Or maybe it's over here? That might be it. Yeah, I think that's the correct what I'm thinking of. But yeah, okay, it looks like that is correct. Galveriet. Galvere. Okay, yeah. Some optional interactions first. Let's do those. Raves team. After careful consideration, I've decided to invest in him. Lasting health is more important than a fleeting moment of pleasure or mental renewal, isn't it? Everyone's smart enough to understand this, I'm sure. I think this idea is going places. I'd advise you against asking for my opinion next time. That's funny. It's like, well, if you weren't going to value it, yeah, don't ask for it. Okay, and then Genevieve, opposite the entrance. Shadow.
That would mean
All the way over here. Over there, I guess. No, you're not who you're not the one I'm looking for. Opposite. Yeah, I guess if you didn't get the clue, the hint, then you just wander around until you can see the quest marker pop up, and then you're like, ooh, and you hear the noise. Opposite the entrance. Oh. There you are. I didn't need to run all the way over there. Whoopsie. I'm a retarded, chat. Don't mind me.
there's no way we need that many technicians.
What's going on behind the scenes?
What? Oh, nothing. I was just lamenting how many familiar faces from the Fontaine Research Institute are here.
What's being worked on? Or maybe they're talking about, you know, if it's leading up to the main story and stuff. Risley's big boat. Then there's talk to Estienne by the bulletin board. Is that down there? Is this? There's more, and there's a bulletin board down here. Yes. Phew, this is tough work. Keep up the good work. Aren't you just standing there? You guys too. Yeah, what is everyone doing in the background? Mental labor is still labor, isn't it? But the scary thing is that, as an imperceptible form of labor, there's no way to determine its value. Don't get all philosophical with me. Okay, now let's actually go. Start it. Okay, well that was a decent amount of the optional interaction, so I do think we're actually going to be able to do it fully tonight. It's also nice because, yeah, that lets me keep track of, like, oh, how deep are we into it? Okay, maybe another, like, 20. Okay, what's going on here? What do you need help with?
Please, help us, good sorceress. Is there anything we can do that... Is there anything we can help with?
It would be better if there's compensation.
You didn't join Estion's game, did you? You should know when to stop. Nonetheless, there is something that I need your help with. Klein should be Klein should be repairing his device, or whatever it is, by the Rift of Erosion. Go help him out, would you? Just ask him for compensation. He won't object.
We'll take care of it.
Thank you. Klein's near the rift. Yeah. I'm glad I can remember, like, where's the rift? What was it again? Yeah. I mean, again, I remember going through when we were looking for Fremine. when Fremine was looking for Child. Sort of funny how that turned out. Ah, man. Yeah, Fontaine was so much fun. I think the thing with Fontaine was definitely the detective and mystery moments strengthened and made up for some of the slower bits, because it made it a slow burn in a lot of moments, right? Because you were like, what's going on? I'm trying to figure it out. Huh? Right. Okay, looks like no optionals here. Just chat. Declines.
Just in time. Come help me out. You can read minds. That's scary. We won't do this for free, though.
Galvaray sent us to help you, but how did you know that?
Because you're the only ones here to help.
Well, that makes sense.
Anyway, the task is nothing difficult. The research terminal here requires 2 people to operate it simultaneously. I've already entered the commands. Just walk over and pull the lever. I almost forgot. The charging device should be nearby. Please install the charging device first before starting. And just to double check, you're not machine killers, are you? It depends on how you define machine killers. If the research terminal attacks me, then I guess I am.
Why do you ask?
Like, just someone bad with machines.
I asked Galvana for help last time, and even though I only looked away for a moment, when I looked back, the terminal was already destroyed. I asked her what happened, but she couldn't tell me. I found out from her sister later that no machines can survive under her for more than half a day. Even Elaine Guitin would have given up on her, I suspect.
Ah, the name from the Institute. Yeah, now I recognize that name.
Ed Honcho most respected before blowing it all up. Even the repair fee was deducted from my compensation. If you're just like her, then all my hard work will be in vain.
What a story. We're definitely not like her. Don't worry.
I'm counting on you, then.
Poor guy.
Is there something you don't understand? Just pull the lever along with me. Very simple.
Hey, Galvana.
Huh, is something wrong?
There's someone who looks just like you.
You've met Galvaray. She's my younger sister. We're twins. She's too old to keep calling me sis all the time. Oh, please don't take it the wrong way. I don't dislike her at all. It's just, this is our workplace. We should be more serious when it's work hours.
Cute. Guide to order. That makes sense. Sure. About the erosion.
Yes, it is definitely a potential danger. Would you also agree it would be better to seal it off?
That's not what I said. I'm in favor of sealing up all entrances and exits.
Now that I think about it, it's not that small a space. It'd be great if we could put it to good use.
Does make sense.
About the Rift of Erosion. About the searchlights.
The searchlights seem to break frequently. It might be because of the energy storage devices installed inside them. Or maybe they break so often because people don't follow the instructions when they use them.
Or because you're around them, as we've now heard. Go. Then... check that up there. Glop it on down. There you go, buddy. Looking good. If we weren't in a place like this, I would have hired you as my assistant.
This is too easy. By the way, what does this device do?
There was a rift that connected to the outside, and it had to be watched. Now we can just seal the passage with this device and save manpower. This is nothing new to the Fontaine Research Institute anyway, but since I have plenty of time, I modified it a little. What you see now isn't even its final form, which was actually deployed at the geode mineshaft. I think I spoke too much. Just pretend you didn't hear anything. Ah, so that's what's going on behind the scenes. That mineshaft we visited earlier. Its final form. The reference there as well, the DBZ, Dragon Ball reference. Yeah, hell yeah. So, there are exits in the geode mineshaft. Is the final version more powerful? Right, you're a smart one, but if you were smarter, you would have kept that to yourself and not blurted it out. Anyway, problem solved. Galvana no longer needs to come down too often. I can take a break. Oh yes, I almost forgot about your compensation. Thanks for the help. But I mean, the other option probably would have given the same response. Like more powerful? Like weird final version. Strange from life in Mirrobide. Well, let's go ahead back then. Since we helped out. That is cool though. Oh, we still need a little more. 280. How do we get the last little bit? Commissions. Caterpillar left leads. Sidetrack. Okay. Well, was right over here, so that's fine. Let's check if there's another quest, or if we have to do manual labor. The dormitory block mailroom. Okay, so dormitories. That should be what we're on, right? And then a mailroom. Well, let's head across the way. Ah, and then she moves over there. Is this the mailroom? Oh, it's okay, I see it. See it on the map chat. Next one over. Okay, well, while we're getting stamina. Hey, Rosolino. On the left is the mailroom, and on the right is the infirmary. Don't mix them up. Too well. Okay, thanks. Don't mention it. Oh no, that seems like the mailroom. Can anyone help me? Please, I'm begging you, help this poor soul.
Aren't you alright?
Oh, thank goodness. Finally, some kind people. You see, it's my son's birthday tomorrow, and I'd like to send him a letter. But to get a letter sent out of the Fortress of Meropide, you have to queue up higher, and I don't have the time for that.
Huh? Why not?
There was a major safety incident in the production zone, so I have to get there immediately. I was hoping someone could stand in line for me, but... I know this is what I deserve, but my son is innocent. Why should he have to pay for my crimes, too? All I want is to send him a letter so he knows his father hasn't forgotten his birthday and loves him very much, but I can't even do that.
Poor guy. We'll help him, won't we, Traveler?
You will? I don't have much in the way of money on me right now, but I'll be sure to pay you a fair price for your show based on the market average. The market average? Yes, I've lined up for other people before, so I know the going rate.
It's alright. Don't sweat it. We're happy to help.
Thank you so much. You're great people. Oh, I forgot to ask for your names. I'm Desombra. And you?
Paimon is Paimon, and he's Traveler. We're adventure buddies.
Well, it's good to meet you, Paimon. Traveler, Here's the letter. Just hand it to Lutz over there. You're lifesavers.
Don't worry, we'll take care of it. Don't worry, we'll take care of it.
That's not terribly bad. This may take a long time. Dezembero leaves in a hurry after handing over the letter. A long time passes before you and Paimon notice that the short queue hasn't moved an inch. It could be here a while. Well, jinxed it. Suddenly your attention is drawn to a conversation between two people behind you. Oh, this is taking forever. And the air is so stuffy here, I can barely breathe. First time queuing here? Huh, kid? Welcome to the infamous slowest queue in the fortress of Mirapide. Surprised you've never heard of it. Lutz has a tendency to slow things down by embellishing the letters as he types them out. Can't help himself. Then, of course, we have to check through them all over again to make sure we're happy with it. Blah, blah, blah. Are you kidding me? Gods, I'm going weak at the knees. Hang in there, buddy. If you pass out, you'll only have to start all over again tomorrow. It's happened before, you know. One guy's on his third visit and still hasn't managed to send his letter. Third visit? Jeez, sucks to be him. You bet it does. It takes a special kind of bad luck to fail 3 times in a row. He's a legend in the Mirapide queuing community. We call him Unlucky Dezembero. Oh, that's part of why he asked us to do this. If you're interested, I can tell you more about him. To be honest, I'm not really in the mood. Aw, come on, cheer up. Anyway, it all started the day before yesterday. It was sweltering hot that afternoon. I said I'm not... whatever, carry on. Dezembero came to me that afternoon, saying he had to line up to send a letter the following day. He asked me if I could cover his shift as a porter in the coupon cafeteria. I was going to say no, because it sounded like more trouble than it was worth, but he gave me the old puppy eyes and said how he'd missed his chance the last time because he overslept, how his son was still waiting for his letter. So I took pity on him and agreed to help him out. But guess what I saw when I got off work yesterday? I saw him looking for someone else to cover his work. The excuse was still the same. He needed to send a letter. So I went over and asked him what happened. He said he'd learned from his mistakes, woke up early in the morning to queue up, but he still didn't manage to send the letter due to unforeseen complications. Don't tell me, he joined the wrong line? No, but that's almost as funny as what actually happened. He skipped breakfast to get in line early, but by the afternoon he was running on empty and starting to lose it. He tried to push through, but suddenly everything went black. There was a loud thud. He was out cold, and by the time he regained consciousness, they were closed for the day. Wait, no one checked on him, picked him up? What a loser. Wait, did I don't think I had anything to eat either. Crumbs. Now my stomach's starting to growl.
Did they say Mr. Dezembero? Paimon didn't realize what we'd lined up for. Good thing we always have food with us for emergencies.
Yup, and Paimon too. And because you're always hungry.
That didn't seem very nice. But Paimon... But Paimon can't put her finger on why.
Imagine my line reads Paimon by making me laugh. Queuing for a long time gets tedious and tiring. You start to forget your purpose here. Only the occasional background noise and chatter serves to remind you that, despite how it feels, time is indeed moving. I'm feeling lightheaded. Man, I really hope I don't have to do this all over again tomorrow. Eat this! You need something in your stomach. Next time, remember to bring food and water when you go on a long queue. Thank you, but it's crazy that you're talking about this queue like it's a marathon. Listen up, maggot. This is the most brutal, godforsaken slice of hell in the whole fortress of Mirapide. It makes paint creation look like a walk in the park. But it's just... Every queuer worth their salt knows to plan properly before committing to join the line. Some people bring a stool for rest breaks, and some of the more hardcore folks even have been known to camp outside the entrance the night before. It's like queuing for a release or Black Friday or something. But it's just a queue. This is no ordinary queue, rookie. This is war. Everyone is expected to give 110%. Even Unlucky Dezembero has multiple contingency plans. Sadly, the best laid plans are no match for fate. On my way back from the production zone earlier, saw him leaving the line and heading in the direction of the coupon cafeteria. So I asked him, "Hey, aren't you supposed to be in the queue?" Do you know what his answer was? He'd gotten so fixated on queuing that he forgot the most important thing of all. He didn't bring his letter with him, so he had to leave and come back. I really have to meet this guy. Sounds like quite a character.
What? He forgot his letter? Man, December's luck really is terrible.
Wait, then what did he give us? Didn't he give us his letter?
Right, he handed it right to us. Paimon is getting pretty confused.
Let's take a peek at it. Beautifully written letter. To my love, my dearest Monsieur Nervalet. To my love, my dearest Monsieur Nervalet. I know not how many days and nights have passed since our previous trial. My dreams have been filled with longing for your face, so kind, so handsome. It excites me, agitates me to know that I shall be leaving this place, that I shall see you once again. As I said, I will do anything to see you again, and I can wait no longer, indeed, not one moment more, for you to castigate me, your humble defendant. And this time I promise, I swear, you will remember my name. Your admirer, White Lily. A love letter to Nervalet. I was not anticipating that. None of this information adds up. I'll have to ask him about it later.
Yeah, let's see what he wrote. Whoa! What the heck is all this? Paimon doesn't see anything about a birthday or Mr. December anywhere. It's almost our turn, traveler. Shall we hand in the letter?
As your torturous ordeal approaches the end, you reassure yourself that this has all been worth it, but your question remains unanswered. Chapter is closed, but the story continues. That's a very humorous little quest there. An admirer of Monsieur Nervalet. Monsieur Nervalet. Ah, the letters get sucked up. Cool. Are you here to send a letter? If so, do you mind if I help you polish it a little? A letter? Not right now. We can deliver letters, don't wish anyone in Fontaine, as long as you have the coupons to pay for postage. Though we're practically doing it as charity, if I do say so myself. So would you like to send a letter? If so, please pay for postage first. Also, no queue hopping. I can write to anyone? Well, usually we recommend writing to relatives or friends, or joint guarantors, people like that. And though we're operating for the public benefit, we have limited manpower. What is it they say? Resources are not allocated at random. Got it, thanks. Oh, don't mention it. Okay, so we leave. We're going to meet him as we leave. December. Hey, it's me. Phew, I made it just in time.
Why are you so out of breath?
I just finished up at the abandoned production zone and ran all the way here.
So
it's done. The letter's been sent. Great. It was signed White Lily. You're White Lily? Oh, so that's the name she gave herself. All right, to tell you the truth, a young woman asked me to send this letter for her. She looked really sick to me, so I agreed. I didn't even take a single mora. I'm paying for your compensation out of my own pocket. Okay, so not him being White Lily, but a woman. But a sick woman. Got a rapture with Nervalet. Oh, that actually makes it a lot sadder. Really sick. Especially if it's a serious sickness.
Huh?
Looking at the contents of the letter, she does seem very sick indeed. I don't know, if she's sick, then so's like half the Genshin player base, man. Seriously? I guess I must have grabbed the wrong letter on my way out. Fiddlesticks, the birthday letter will never get there in time now.
Wait, really? So you finally got your letter posted, but it was the wrong one? Wow, you're really living up to your nickname, December.
Fate is a cruel mistress. Oh, I'd love to stay and chat, but I gotta rush home and get the right letter now. I hope there's still time. Here's your compensation. Pleasure queuing business with you. Now to post that blasted letter to my son, See you. Pleasure queuing business instead of doing business. Yang would appreciate that pun.
But, why do you have to leave? Paimon still has a ton of questions for him. Never mind, at least we got some coupons. Huh? Is this all? It's not even one meal's worth.
Guess we're going hungry tonight. We could take another queuing commission.
No, Paimon's so hungry.
Okay, Paimon.
Wonders if this is enough.
I think it is now. 280's fine, Paimon. It's all good. Yeah. Settle back. Then I think we'll be wrapping up soon. Maybe another 10 or so minutes. What about that, chat? Hello.
Having fun playing house with the kids. You are. It is pretty fun, to be honest. Not really.
Looks like SDN really should hold a children's version.
Did you need us for something? We're rivals, you know. Did you really come to see if we're having a good time?
I have many qualities, and one that has benefited me greatly is my curiosity. I always want to get to the bottom of things I don't understand, so I tend to know the facts better than others.
What a coincidence. Me too. Get to the point.
Looks like we'll enjoy talking to each other then. I just wanted to know why you decided to take part in this game. If it was for the chance to get out, I have another route that I can show you.
I like playing games, and I like winning even more. I have nothing to say to a competitor.
Remaining vigilant around your enemies is wise, but I'm not necessarily your enemy.
What do you mean by that?
What I mean is, if you only want to win, then why don't we work together?
But aren't you already in first place?
That's precisely why we both stand to benefit.
Wait a minute. We joined to help the Noir out.
That little girl? In that case, if you're willing to join up with me, I'll grant any wish she has as well. Paimon gave some info away, dang it, Paimon. You and your big mouth.
Sounds too good to be true.
Then I'll be frank. This is a matter of honor. Caterpillar and I have some unresolved history. I don't know what he said to pull one over on you, but I'm telling you, he's a monster in human skin. Well, he did say he has an illness, and he does have the similar skin to Lichral's or Arlecchino's curse. So, Perware's curse.
What are you all talking about? Not some sort of rule-breaking scheme, I trust.
Tesk. Mr. Noales, your timing couldn't be better. Could I ask you about the results of the investigation into Caterpillar?
The majority of his records are missing, but it's fine. The culprit is where he should be, and everything is as it should be.
His records are missing? That's impossible. He definitely had a hand in this.
The missing records need to be recreated. Right. How could I have forgotten about that? Right. Go finish your tasks now. I don't want to see you loitering around here.
You're a meanie.
Bad sorcerer.
Mr. Traveler, Miss Paimon, welcome back. We brought quite the haul back today. Our current standing should be...
Yeah, did pretty good. Moving up in the rankings. No longer last.
Dang it, we only just pulled ahead of Darcy.
That's great. We're not in last place anymore.
Yeah, that's the way to look at it.
But there are 4 of us.
Yeah, and we're doing great. Such positivity. Ugh, we're doomed.
But are we really going to be okay like this? We still have 2 big hurdles ahead of us.
You promised me we'd win for sure, right, Catter? That's right. So don't worry too much, you two. I know that may sound strange, but sometimes forgetting about the outcome and enjoying the fun to be had in the process isn't a bad way to go.
Okay, if you say so. Ooh, speaking of that, Caterpillar received an invitation from the guy who was in first place earlier, but he was super rude, and he said that you're Anyway, it wasn't very nice of him. That you're,
What happened between you two? Just a few minor differences of opinion. He invited me to join him as well, but having no real reason to accept, I declined his offer. Later, he tried to get some of his lackeys to teach me a lesson. It's true, I am a monster. The kind people like him would do well not to provoke. Well, he did tell the truth to us. Flat out just said it.
don't say that. Don't say that. Surely you didn't end up this way because you wanted to, right, Caterpillar?
If Catter is a monster, then he's one of the good ones, just like there are good sorcerers and bad sorcerers.
What's the matter? Are you sleepy, Lenore?
But I haven't heard the rest of yesterday's story yet.
If you're tired, you should go for an early night.
Mr. Traveler, Miss Paimon, will we still meet again tomorrow?
Why are you asking that all of a sudden?
If you don't want to be on the same team as us anymore.
What are you talking about? Didn't we say we'd get first place together? There are still 2 more teams ahead of us, so we have to make tomorrow count.
Yeah, you're right. I'm so sleepy. Let's do our best tomorrow. Sweet dreams, Mr. Traveler. Sweet dreams, Miss Paimon. I'm so sleepy.
In that case, go get some rest.
Okay, but I haven't heard the rest of the story yet. I'll rest after I hear the ending.
Okay. Don't worry, chat. Almost there. A little bit longer still, but it's all good.
Should we rest now? Let's rest. Where we last left off, the witch told the little girl that...
Where we last left off, the witch told the little girl that she would use her magic to help her leave the giant's garden if the little girl brought her the little purple flowers she needed. I'm really sleepy, but I want to know what happens next. What did the little girl do? Does the witch cure her friend in the end?
Although the giant had warned the little girl of the many dangers of the world beyond the garden wall, the little girl had never seen what the outside world was like, so she didn't know what danger even was. She told the voice on the other side of the wall that she would help bring her some of the little purple flowers. So many identical flowers were growing in the garden. Each looked as beautiful as the next. She didn't know why the giant treasured each and every one of them, so the little girl heard laughter from the other side of the wall. Later, with a bouquet of flowers in her hands, the little girl rode a gust of wind over the wall to the world outside. The tall witch took the little purple flowers from the little girl's hands. The little girl, thinking she had done a good deed, was very pleased with herself. When she tried to return to the garden, she discovered that the wall of the garden and the giant were no longer there.
Good witch, I'd like to return to the giant's garden now. Could you please use your magic to take me back?
The little girl asked.
But what can you give me in exchange now?
The witch replied.
Huh.
Then the little girl couldn't go back.
Huh. Then the little girl couldn't go back. I'm glad the witch could save her friend, but I don't like this story.
Everyone has stories that they don't like. Then I'll tell you
a story next time, Catter. I have to sleep now.
A story that didn't have a happy ending.
Good morning. Bunch more coupons. Risk not winning or worse. Overtaken by Darcy. Let's go look for commissions.
So we have to do another 2 quests. Okay. Rag and Bone Shop. North side of the production zones, lower levels. Production, lower levels. I wonder if selecting one activates them or not. Let's see. If they activate them, next optional one is Rag and Bone, so. Let's see, where here? Was it the admin? I'm trying to remember. Oh, or is that the shop? Yes, there's the shop. How do we get to the admin area again? I'll see. I'll check the elevator. It's going down. Do we have to go over this way? Or actually, it might just be right. Yeah, right there. Correct. There we go. I'm trying to remember correct, chat. Get used to navigating the fortress yet again. Ah, hello. Talk to Rave outside. Is he out here? Did I miss him? Ah, there you are. You shouldn't have turned down my offer. I don't regret my decision. Is it too late to back out then? I hope you'll be able to stick to your convictions until the end then. Till the end. Rumbling around at the speed of sound. Okay, to that optional. Next optional. Oh, fuck. Of course. It's some other guys out there. I'm sorry, chat. Yeah, right over here. Also on his team. We'll need additional investment to expand production, and just that more has been a bit tight lately. Do you think you could? Nope, don't look at me, I got nothing. Don't say that, we're in this together. How about this? When we make a profit, I'll double your share. Still no? Are you sure? I said I've got nothing. So there's some disagreements. Let's make sure that I don't run that way and then. Talk to Puret near Leslade, opposite. Or optional. So, I'm like, I don't remember that name. The Slade. Production zone, lower level. Okay. Looks like the opposite side. Side. Oh, it's now lower level. Well, I think we're here. I think we're okay to check on that later then. Or I'll just read it off now. Chat, I'll just read it off now then. Actually. And then we'll continue. Optional. Or poor yet. Guess I only have myself to rely on in the end. Of course. Yeah. I'm thinking about it. It's right over here. Might as well. This dizzy beta ring's going to burst. Going to die soon. That's probably... Well, it looks like she's not showing up anyway near him. Since we haven't done that quest. Shh. So, yeah, I'll just read it off. Sorry, guys. I know, I swear I'm not stalling on purpose. And I think that lower level is one. The other one did talk about the lower levels, right? Shit. It's fine. Like I said, I'll just read it off here. Sure, anyway. Guess I only have myself to rely on in the end. Of course! Who else? Humans are lonely creatures, don't you think? Why this all of a sudden? I tried to rely on others, and it didn't work out. I suppose that's to be expected. Good thing I always have a plan B, so I'm not completely out of options. This part was a lot longer than I thought it would be. That's alright. Now, give myself another 20 minutes. Hey, big guy, what's going on? Young warrior, will you spar with me?
This is super sudden.
Whatever you say, lad with golden hair. I can tell that you're a veteran with just one look. I'm really bored, because no one has been sparring with me. If you will, I'll give you coupons. I want a lot of those from Rusimov, and I haven't figured out how to spend them yet. How about it? Yeah, why not?
Just what I need. I'm a pacifist. I don't like to fight. I can't do it right now. Maybe later?
Huh, good. You're a straight talker. Let's go somewhere spacious.
You follow Nizami to the Pinkarician Ring. Fists of Fury. I don't think you need to worry about us holding back. Bodyguard's true skill.
Huh, exhilarating. I knew it, lad. You're a worthy opponent.
You're not bad either. You've got some ways to go.
The height diff.
It seems I need to work harder. Anyway, I'm a straight shooter just like you. Here are your coupons. Let's do this again sometime.
Oh, that was awfully short and nice of them. Short and sweet. Yeah, let's check down here. Let's talk with the old man. Hello. You need help, the Schlade?
Something is definitely wrong with those yellow-green stones. I think I'm going to die here.
We did see yellow-green stone when we were checking on the geode shaft, right?
Are you alright?
In the long run, we'll all be fine, but I'm going to be fine before you are.
Okay then. Sure. Bye. That's certainly a new way to use the word fine.
You don't sound fine at all.
No, I'm fine. Literally. If something's wrong, it's too late anyway.
So, are you alright or not?
Paimon's very confused. Can you please be more specific?
Specifically speaking, when I come to the production zone, I get headaches and heart palpitations, and my hands and feet grow cold. I'm done for. Do you know what I mean? I'm done for. It must be the yellow-green stones. They're evil. You know of those stones, right? The central laboratory of the Fontaine Research Institute. The yellow-green stones destroyed everything.
Oh, right. Oh, what was that? They had a very specific name for the... Yeah, I know what he's talking about. And yes, I'm remembering now as well. What was that ore? What was that stone called again? And they were like trying to develop a new version that was less reactive.
Shit. Please, just go see a doctor. Why don't you rest up in the infirmary?
I am a doctor. I know. Wait, I'm no longer a doctor. Lost my certification. I can't give official diagnoses.
But yeah, the Fontaine Research Institute quest, there's a pretty heavy focus on it. And that, yes, that energy does have negative effects.
Please, find a real doctor with certifications to save me. Please.
This sounds pretty serious. Let's go find a doctor, traveler.
Well, we've walked past the doctor a few times. Yeah, Ardarin's opinion. Ardarin's. Yeah, Ardarin's. Oh. I'll reach out with you again, buddy. What you gonna say?
Feel so weak, must be those blasted yellow-green stones again.
Now, sometimes you might go, suspicious, you know, it's just an old man being an old man, but here's actually true. And we know it is. Like, oh, no, you're totally right, buddy. Are you in trouble? Or are others in trouble? You both look healthy, so it must be the latter.
Indeed.
You explain Lishlad's situation. Him again, huh? Can you treat him? His headache or his delusions?
Huh? You mean he's not that sick?
Based on his lab results, most likely not. I heard that he misdiagnosed a patient when he was still on the outside, knowing some early warning results and healthcare outcome. Well, he's been a little paranoid ever since. He's like that to others, and worse when it comes to himself. How about the yellow-green stones? No one else is having those same health issues, right? But I can't very well ignore him, so please give him this.
Isn't this pure water? Are you sure?
Oh, so you know what this is. It's fine in the sense that it does no harm to the body, it will give him a boost. So he doesn't know. Why not just give him Fontaine? As far as I know, he stays away from these drinks, but I gave it to him before, telling him it was a health potion. He did actually show more vigor after drinking it.
Alright, we'll give this to him. If it doesn't work...
Then tell him to go lie down in the infirmary. If you tell him it's doctor's orders, he'll listen.
Sure. Let's head back, traveler.
Don't worry, the Schlad's just acting up again is all. I do swear that. Archive. Do we have like story. Okay, that's Archon's story. So that won't tell me. Maybe it would be in tutorials though. Hello, gravity. Yeah, that was affected by the energy. It's not reminding me of what the specific name was again. Too bad. If you guys remember, feel free to tell me. Again, literally have only heard it mentioned in that quest so far. So that's part of why I'm like, darn, I'm having a hard time remembering it.
We're back. The doctor gave you this.
The Shlad takes the pure water and drinks all of it immediately. That's it? I don't think you were sick at all.
Ah, me, that's better. Vigor fills me once again.
Wasn't that a little too fast?
Ardarin is a really good doctor, and certified too. The medicine he prescribes always works, unlike mine.
But what about the yellow-green stones?
Suspicious, of course.
Guess his delusions can't be helped.
Now I can keep working. Thank you so much for helping me. Here, take these coupons. Just a little something to show my appreciation. Stay healthy.
What's happening with Caterpillar and Lenoir?
Yep, let's check in on them. It's also... I want to quickly check. Well, it was Fontaine Research Institute Chronicles, I believe. Fontaine Research Institute. Was it Arcane? Or something?
私自身の意見は重要じゃない。剣がこの手にある限り、私はフォンテーヌの法律と規則を代表しているんだ。
お姉ちゃんと一緒に休みたい。
Or energy. Energy, maybe. Buddy. And the energy spill.
お姉ちゃんと一緒に休みたい。
stone. Maybe it's a Mar2. Sorry, I'm just like, I'm curious about it. So I'm like, oh, I do want to look it up.
お姉ちゃんと一緒に遊びたい。
Yeah, I'm totally forgetting the... Maybe it's in stagnating. Because it's like, oh, we exposed you to a small amount.
様々な敵と戦ってきた。ほとんどのものは破れ、
Energy supply.
残りも皆自ら投降した。
Archeum. There it is. Archeum. I was like, arc something. Archeum. Yes, got it. So maybe that's where they sourced the Archeum for in the past, was from the fortress. And that's why I'm recognizing the stones, like the color and stuff. Sorry about that. Just something I wanted to check in on. Oh, hello.
Hello. Wow, we sure are popular. Let's be direct, shall we?
Paimon's getting deja vu. Did you need us for something?
Alright, I'm hoping you'll join us in launching a protest against Estienne.
Huh?
Since you're taking part in this game as well, I think you'll understand my position. The rules should be more open and transparent. What's the catch? The competition should restart with the new rules in place.
What? Wouldn't that make all the hard work we've done so far be for nothing?
What's so crazy about that? Happens all the time in academia. You realize that there's an error in your thesis or methodology, and it completely invalidates the conclusion you arrived after years of research.
Pretty sure that's nothing like this.
Maybe for the next time he runs the game, just play it as it is this time around. I'm busy. Find someone else. Indeed, iterating and improving the rules will take time. We may not be able to get them implemented until the next time the game is held. No, I need this game to be fair. To me, delayed fairness is a pointless loss. I've lost so much time already because of this.
Paimon thinks you have the right idea, but this isn't a decision that can be made by just us, alright? By just us, right? Maybe you could go ask the others as well?
Estienne will only change the subject, and as for Rave, you kids had better keep your guard up around him.
Yep, you already know that.
Us kids? That kinda grinds Paimon's gears, but maybe that really is how other people see us. Anyway, thanks for the tip, but Paimon's not sure we can help you.
Fine, I anticipated as much. Then I'll leave it to you. Good luck out there. My luck hasn't exactly been great, but I won't be throwing in the towel that easily.
Oh, okay. Paimon also hopes that your luck improves.
I'm sorry, Night Fury. No invitation today.
What's that card doing here?
Just who I was looking for.
We were just leaving. Did something happen?
The investigation is ongoing, so I can't disclose any specifics to you. However, I'd like you to answer a few of my questions. As you probably know, the missing records need to be recreated. This isn't necessarily bad news for him, but without those records, he won't be able to leave this place even if he has legally redeemed himself. As such, I hope you can answer my questions honestly. Do you know when Caterpillar arrived in the fortress of Meropide?
You just said they came here a long time ago, so we don't know when exactly.
Then I don't suppose you know the specifics of his sentence or crime.
No, we don't.
Do you know anything about this master he mentioned earlier?
Paimon doesn't remember Caterpillar mentioning him before.
Have either of you observed anything peculiar happen while speaking to him?
Not so far. The stories he tells have a rather hypnotic effect.
We'll keep it close to the chest for now. Not so far. Okay then. That's enough questions for today. Doesn't seem like you know very much, but if you do notice anything strange, make sure to report it at once. It's for your own good. Whatever.
Looks like we don't know much about Caterpillar after all. But if he doesn't want to talk about his crime or sentence or anything like that, Paimon thinks we better not press him.
I'm not really concerned about any of that. He does seem a little suspicious.
Well, he didn't ask much about our past either. But whatever the case, he's doing a good deed right now, isn't he? Lenoir seems to really trust him as well, so he's probably not a bad guy, at least for now, right?
You can never go wrong with a little caution.
Yeah.
After you wait patiently for a little while, Caterpillar and Lenoir return.
Mr. Traveler, Miss Paimon, you're both so fast. I got carried away talking to Miss Galvana. She even gave me some candy. She said they're made from a fruit that grows on the trees in a desert oasis.
Ah, Sumeru.
I asked her what kind of place a desert oasis might be. She said it's a low body of water surrounded by a vast sea of sand. Doesn't that sound just like the fortress, except, opposite, since this place is surrounded by water? Once you leave this place, maybe you'll get to go there and see it for yourself. That reminds me, after all the hard work we've done, we must have advanced by now, right?
Speaking of that, I asked Estienne, and here's where things stand at the moment.
We are doing better, but still not great.
You mean we basically haven't advanced at all? How could that be?
Looks like the competition's been hard at work too. Indeed. Rave has some contacts, and the researcher and detective's assistant will have their own ways.
Surely this isn't the time to be singing our rivals' praises. Is there really nothing we can do? We're definitely gonna lose at this rate.
We're gonna lose, but if we lose, we can all stay here in the fortress, right? We've talked about this before, Lenoir. If we stay here, we'll have to worry each day about being taken away by evil sorcerers.
Sorry, just had to clear my throat out.
Oh, then I guess it would be better to leave. But Miss Paimon said we're definitely gonna lose.
We're not gonna lose. The game's not over yet. There's still enough time. We're gonna win this.
If we don't win this, there's always next time. An underdog victory would be more exciting.
The fact of the matter is, there are only 2 teams ahead of us. We've got nothing to worry about.
There isn't much time left until the deadline has been set. Let's just meet at the message board in the administrative area next time.
Oh, there isn't much time left until the final results are announced, is there? Paimon has a feeling she's going to toss and turn in bed tonight.
You can tell me in secret if you feel scared, Miss Paimon.
Seriously? A kid like you worry about Paimon. Paimon won't get scared. You're the one who should be scared. Paimon hopes you'll have sweet dreams, Lenoir.
Don't worry, I've had lots of nice ones. In fact, I wish I could give some to the 2 of you.
That's sweet.
The candy Miss Galvana gave me is so sweet. Remember to brush your teeth before bed. Okay, I will.
Yeah, it really is taking care of her. That was the last optional. Yeah, we're wrapping up soon. There's a little bit more, but it will be fun, chat. Like maybe another 10.
Let's rest for a bit. It's my turn to tell a story. I've heard enough stories to tell one of my own now. Alright, you can be the storyteller this time. Okay, my story will also begin in the giant's garden.
Long, long ago, in a garden full of purple flowers, there lived a prince, a princess, and a brave hero. Oh, and the ruler of the garden, a giant with a nasty temper. What the witch wanted more than anything were some of the purple flowers, but the mean giant treasured them so much that he wouldn't let anyone pick even a single one.
Kind-hearted Mr. Giant,
The witch asked.
I'm in need of the little purple flowers from your garden. You have so many already. Could you please share just one with me?
but the mean giant refused.
Every flower in my garden belongs to me, the giant shouted. I won't share them with anyone.
Kind-hearted Mr. Giant, the witch continued, please hear my tale. I traveled here from a fountain in a far-off, distant land. An ocean there has fallen ill, and the scent of those purple flowers brings her comfort. If you could give me just one of them, perhaps your condition will improve.
But the giant, who didn't have an ounce of compassion in his heart, callously refused the witch's request. What did an oceanid in a faraway land have to do with him?
Then,
the witch asked,
is there anything I can do for you? I know many magic spells, and I could use my magic to help you with someone in exchange. Will you agree to my request, kind-hearted Mr. Giant?
The giant thought it over, then said that he had lost something very important to him. If the witch could use her magic to help him find it. Sorry, itchy nose.
So they made a deal.
Yep, in the end, the witch's friend recovered, and the giant found what he had lost. Isn't that a better story? At least in this story, everyone gets a happy ending.
Reality versus fiction.
Game will be over soon. We have to turn this day around today. Ways to get tons of coupons in one go.
Well, at least it's only 300. What do we need to do today? The south side. The dormitory block. So the east side of the production zone's upper level. Let's do this one. Let's see. Blackboard. 300 coupons. Yep, so we're at the last stage. Should never underestimate Genshin and their quest lengths, man. Hey, Carranza.
This is just beautiful, it's practical. I wish more people understood that.
Sorry, till next time. Yeah, you seem nice, but we need to go chat with this fella from Sumeru. Researcher. Ah, cool.
You too, please wait. I hear you're people of leisure who never turned down a request. That is correct indeed. And just who told you that? Actually, a girl in a purple dress asked me to take care of you. But I was thinking, since you accept any and all requests, you must be very capable, so I never need to take care of you. Indeed, it would be more accurate to say that you two can take care of me. Sure, but no discounts. I know the rules, don't worry. Regardless of the outcome, I will compensate you according to market rates, but more is useless here, so I'll pay with coupons.
We'll be compensated no matter what happens, right? Really?
Absolutely and totally correct. Our task is just that difficult, you see. It's that Nezami's fault for being great with his fists, but for using them where they shouldn't have been used. I'll be staying here for a while longer, so I need a place to pursue my studies. It's best if it has a bookshelf, a table, chairs, and a board to write on and stick materials to. I'm sure you know exactly what place I'm talking about, but simply not available, and there's no point in asking, but I believe that a room on the opposite side has the same internal structure and should be usable. But it's a really strange place. It seems to be occupied by someone who rarely entertains visitors. Never seen the person nor even seen the doors open. So I appointed Nezami as my representative. He was always reliable during the time I employed him as a bodyguard. However, he got into a disagreement with the occupant and negotiations broke down.
Maybe communication negotiations have never been his strong suit.
Indeed, it didn't even look like a negotiation. He just hammered on the door with his fist, standing outside and shouting. It was a truly shocking moment for me. Whoa! How unprofessional!
That doesn't sound like a negotiation at all.
As such, I'd like to ask you to act as my representative and negotiate with the occupant to rent out the space he is currently occupying. I expect the price to be a maximum of 54,000 coupons. You may not succeed, but that's fine. But at least give it a try. And that's fine, but at least give it a try. I'm counting on you.
Well, negotiate. Yeah, we'll do it.
If only I hadn't ticked off Carranza earlier, then maybe the negotiations would go more smoothly.
Oh, the guy we just chatted with? That guy? Hey. What happened with him? Yeah, opposite side. So we've been on the right the whole time? They're right over here. On the left.
According to Nakul, non-Fontainians seem to be discriminated against. Will he ignore us as well? Is there a better way to go about this?
Knock. Oh, okay, friendship. Who is it?
A nameless traveler, an adventurer crossing all the nations of the world. Ask not for my identity, nor inquire as to my origins. I am Melusine.
Since then, when did this place become a scenic attraction?
Stop playing around, traveler. Don't forget what we're here for.
We were asked...
I mean, that seemed the fairest out of them, but sure.
We were asked to discuss something with you. Try opening the door.
Well, we are hired to ask about renting this room of yours. Of course, the client will be happy to pay you in coupons.
Something similar happened a while ago. That client of yours really refuses to give up, huh? You were sent by that guy with a really funky way of talking, weren't you? Forget it. Out of respect for his perseverance. Tell me his offer.
Yes, looks like we've still got some room for communication. Nakul told us about his expectation for the price. If we're making the offer, should we reveal his budget from the get-go? Should we try getting a bargain?
Let's just lay all the cards on the table. It's haggling time. Time to put this price in the basement.
Alright, Paimon's telling it like it is. The client's budget is 54,000 coupons. Paimon thinks it's a good deal.
Only 54,000? That's just 10% higher than when he had that psycho hammer on my door. What a miser.
Only? Paimon thinks it's a lot.
You know nothing. Haven't you ever heard of Carranza? He's much more generous. He offered me 108,000.
That's a lie.
Really? That much?
Of course. Do I look like a liar to you?
We can't see anything from this side of the door. He didn't sound very confident. Maybe he made it all up to trick us. What's our negotiation plan now, traveler?
We honestly only have this much, so it's as if he wants it. Since he's trying to play us, let's play him instead.
We told the truth from the start. We only have 54,000. 108,000 is crazy.
And it's double what we have.
If we refuse, then our hands are tied. We'll have no choice but to give up.
I just have to wait a little longer. Just a little longer and it will rise all the way up. I'll definitely get a higher offer when you return the next time, and the time after that. I never misinterpret the trends. It will go up, so I must hold on. I cannot rashly agree. Cannot agree so easily.
Is there a reason you're so confident?
Experience, of course. Based on my last two experiences, the upward trend will continue if I don't interrupt it. Isn't that obvious?
What kind of logic is that?
You're a child, so of course you don't understand. Anyway, it isn't the right time yet, so I won't agree. You can go now.
Well, it doesn't seem like he'll be changing his mind. Let's sit back and pass the news to the next cool traveler.
Friendship was improved, though. So maybe that's a series of quests where you have to do it over and over again. Chit-chat. Yeah, could be. Sorry, buddy.
We're back, so here's what happened.
You give Nakul a detailed blow-by-blow account of the negotiations.
Oh, I see. Nevertheless, I always keep my word. So here's the compensation we agreed upon earlier. Now what am I going to do?
Sorry, buddy. I guess we should have negotiated more. Oh, we still need to do another. Okay. Where's the other one? I think it was north of lower production. That sound correct? Before we died to drowning. Yeah, I guess maybe if we had played or negotiated more, we could have done it. But I don't know, chat. I didn't know how greedy that guy would be. Oh, let's check on the clue again. See which area is being talked about. That is a little annoying that they give you 20 less. southeast side of the production zone's upper level. Okay. Oh, isn't that right below us? Southeast, and that's also right below us. Shiz. Okay. So the west. So we're here. Is it Rag and Bones again? No, that's administrative. Upper level. Lower and upper. Let's go down. Press one to go up. Or can you change it? I'm trying to remember if you can change it to go up as well. Shit, man. Or maybe I should just check out the elevator. We'll get it. That goes down. So that just goes down. And that elevator would just go back up. Straight to the left. Then if not, we'll go back to the lower level and check on the right side. Come on. Yep, I'm remembering why the... Why? Oh, fuck, chat. How do we get the fucking upper level again? All the way across. Got it. Yeah, I'm remembering why. And this was definitely part of why the Archon quest took so long in the fortress. Was, you had to navigate it. Things were a little too spread out. Makes me wish I would just put on Haruka. Use her to just motorcycle around everywhere. Come on. Can we not call it down? Chat, how the fuck am I supposed to get up there? And that's not even correct anyway. Awesome. Yeah, no, it's lower to upper, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, it's lower to upper and we have to go to the right. Go say. I'm remembering people's complaints. What's that? Oh, why are we in the dormitory? No. There we go. Now we're in the right area. Yes, left. There we go. Oh, finally we made it in this maze, this labyrinth. Oh boy, okay. Let's say southeast, right? See the instructions. Okay, there you are. Fucking hidden quests. Don't even show up on the map. Nelly.
Huh, what's a camera doing here?
Where there's news, there's cameras. Have you never heard that before?
I think I have. Nope.
But I just made that up, so where did you hear it? Well, there really isn't anything new under the sun anyway. No matter what I say or write, it is always but a parody of others.
The camera's here, so where's the news?
Well, news is like fishing. Requires patience and making the right judgment at the right time. That's how you hook really big fish. Oh, I mean, that's how you hook a scoop. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Forget it.
That sounds a bit amateurish. You're not a journalist, right? Never mind the news. I like fishing too.
Then you've misjudged me. I'm an amateur journalist.
Anyway, what's an amateur journalist like yourself doing here?
I'm here to complete the project assigned to me, to capture the most vivid moments of the Fortress of Meripide, guards at work with my camera. But I spent too much time completing the required compliance documents. Just take a look and you'll understand.
Now it takes out a stock of documents, all packed with various contractual clauses and signatures. Just looking at them makes you feel dizzy.
By the time I completed all the procedural paperwork, I missed the guards at work during their shift, or in fishing terms, there aren't any fish in the water right now.
But there are guards on duty here right now.
But I want to hook a platinum collection. I don't think an initial configuration or water body cleaner has enough impact. That way, even if I complete my project, other photographers might not think it worthy of praise.
Stop being so picky if you don't want to return empty-handed. Well, you keep on waiting then. See ya.
You're right. I need to come to terms with my own limited abilities. Stop trying to catch fish that are beyond me. I'm such a useless angler. Oh wait, I mean amateur journalist. Alright, no more wallowing in self-pity. Time to cheer up. If it's alright with you, could you do me a small favor? Please, I'll pay you.
Whoa, that was fast. Well, it depends on the favor. So, why don't you tell us what it is first?
That guard over there, Granville. Based on my judgment, his news value among guards is equivalent to that of a situation controller among maintenance mechs. I should be able to write a good report with him as my subject. Well, I can keep myself from getting criticized at least. But he just refuses to come over here. So, could you bring him to a suitable spot for me to take a snapshot?
Why don't you just explain it to him yourself and get him to come over that way? Can't you just take your camera over to him?
Knowing about the camera will make him focus on it and stiffen up. That would make the photo too staged. Let me think it's best if we turn off the loudspeaker, report it to Granville as a malfunction, ask him to come have a look. That will definitely be able to capture a vivid moment of a Fortress of Meripide guard at work. My project's completion depends on this. I'm counting on you. Please help me.
It doesn't sound difficult. Traveler, maybe we should help her out.
Getting here is difficult. The objective might not be. Turn off the loudspeaker.
Report to Greenville. Something wrong, right? Wrong with the loudspeaker, right?
I must take a photo so good that all the other photographers will gain new levels of respect for me. Still want the platinum collection though.
Did not think this stream would be nearly 3 hours, chat. I fucked up.
Hi, we found a loudspeaker that seems to be malfunctioning. It's over there.
Again? That's strange. I just saw Clyde to repair it. It looks like he's not even as good at fixing things as I am. I mean, all you gotta do is give machines a couple of good smacks, right? Anyway, thanks. Go have a look.
Thanks for your help.
Is he gonna break it more, though? If he's going over to smack it. All up to Nelly.
Oh, you cat. Yeah, you're making me a little hot in here, buddy.
I know, I should take the moments where you're not on my lap to stream. Because otherwise...
You're such a warm kitty cat.
I'll appreciate that in winter, but summer? We're celebrating. But where are we going to witness? Just kicking it or something? Talk to Nelly. Well, did you get it?
I finally completed my project. I'm a journalist in my own right now. Thank you.
You must have snapped a really excellent picture.
Yeah, take a look at this.
All for that.
It doesn't look very vivid, but it's artistic, alright. It's so vivid, it almost seems like it will start moving any moment now.
Paimon might get dizzy if she looks at it any longer.
Will it really be okay to just use this one? What's wrong with it? I think it's a great shot. I'm sure no one would have expected me to snap a shot like this one. They will all be so surprised.
Oh, poor Nelly.
Paimon really doesn't get your standards for artistic critique. Oh, it's called symbolic meaning over substance. I'm sure all experienced photographers will understand once I submit it. Anyway, thank you. This is for you. It would be great if we could chat at a fishing spot next time.
Okay, Nelly. Yep. Administrative area this time. Good thing I had a full water. If I didn't, oh boy. What's going on?
Strange, Caterpillar and Lenore aren't here yet.
Why bother coming when you know you're going to lose?
I wouldn't be so certain of that.
That's right. You're only ahead of us by a little.
A little.
A little. Ha ha ha. Can the results be announced now, STN? Actually, no. Let's wait a little. After all, the best must be saved for last.
Looks like we don't have to wait long. Here they come.
Mr. Traveler, Mrs. Paimon, have you seen the results yet? Did we win? We don't know yet.
Well, seems everyone's here. Would you announce the results now, STN?
Of course. Oh, but the results on Caterpillar's end still need to be calculated.
My, what a cruel guard, toying with us from start to finish like that. Why don't you wring out the last bit of mercy in your heart and let them know that the gap between us is too wide to cross? Stop torturing us with false hope.
These aren't the final results, but
we should be able to win once we add the coupons that Catter got today, right? Hold on. Why have Genevieve's team's point been cleared out?
Oh. Did their team's points go to Rave? I think so. Yeah.
I was against it, but this is the more logical approach with respect to the results.
Yeah. They added their points together.
What's that supposed to mean? Whoa, Rave's team has so many points.
Yeah, definitely play dirty.
He doesn't need the chance to leave, and we don't need to place first. You mean you gave all your coupons to Rave? Isn't that against the rules? There's no rule forbidding it. I was originally in favor of amending the rules to ensure fair play, but no one else seemed to be in support of that.
Ah, sorry about that.
Indeed. There isn't a rule forbidding that. This competition would have been far more exciting if everyone could have fully used the rules to their advantage.
More exciting for you, maybe. Rules don't mean a thing in a game as boring as this one. At the end of the day, it's a question of upholding one's honor. Alright, now that the scores have been announced, isn't it time for the final results?
Our points from today haven't been added yet.
A drop in the ocean.
Oh, holy shit. 2 million coupons.
Now that everything's been added, here's what the results look like.
Jeez, was that just everything he had saved up over the years he's been here? Because he's like, I want to guarantee that win.
Yes, Mr. Traveler, Miss Paimon, look, we won.
What?
What? That's impossible. What did you do?
Whoa, that many? Paimon's lost count.
It's a trick even simpler than magic. I used the coupons I'd saved up in the past to hire a bunch of people to help me work. What we have now is the product of their work this whole time. I believe this falls within the rules too. Even if it does, that's an insane amount. I also have my reasons for needing to win. I'd even gotten help from my 2 friends. It would be a real shame if we lost now. So, this wasn't about honor. I think it's time to announce the final results. Since everything's been tallied, it's time to announce the final results. The winners of this game are Caterpillar, Mr. Traveler, and Miss Paimon. No objections, I take it?
There's nothing I can say, except that it looks like I picked a fight with the wrong opponent. I ended up being in here last time for striking someone in anger. I won't make the same mistake this time.
You'll pay the price for the choices you made.
Whoa, Paimon didn't expect to hear someone actually say that.
Pretty cliche if you ask me. We'll see about that. You'll see. Is everyone ready? I've
So let's set off now. Let's do this before Noales gets back, hoping I can understand this thinking isn't wrong, but that it's just not suited for a place like this. You're ready, aren't you, Lenoir?
Uh-huh. I've already said goodbye to everyone.
We're also ready to get going whenever. Alright, just keep quiet for a while. Made some arrangements in advance, so we shouldn't run into any problems. Please don't... No! I was gonna say, please don't teleport me and force me to start another section. Of course. Okay, whew, they did teleport us. An eye for an eye. Okay, whew. Okay, that's the next part. We'll do that next time we do Genshin World Quest to catch up. I did not realize this would be almost 3 hours for stream. So I apologize for my estimates being off, and I definitely mismanaged my time. I was planning to be done earlier, and that's on me though. My mistake. But I have to end this off very quickly, very soon, to do other things. So, thank you all so much, though, for coming on by. Hope you guys enjoyed. How'd you like my voice acting? Tell me if you enjoyed it or not. And what did you guys think of doing this part of the quest, not the future parts, because of course, spoilers, when you were going through it? Did you also have similar issues to me where you forgot how to navigate the Fortress of Mirapede? It's a little bit of a maze. It's a little big. Honestly, I became very tempted at certain points to just switch my team to Mavuika and Yalan just to get around faster. Because holy shit, that must have been at least like 30 minutes of just running around in there. But thank you guys so much for coming on by. I'm very interested in seeing where this story continues to go with Lenoir and Caterpillar. He seems like a unique, interesting individual with his illness, but we'll have to see more in the future. Thank you all so much. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe. Join me on the journey to 500. I hope you all have a great day, night, whatever time it is for you. I love you all. See you guys next time. Bye-bye. See ya. You're okay, kitty cat. Might kick you off real quick to go to the bathroom, though. Yeah, I was trying to wrap it up earlier because I was trying to get a video out, but that's okay. That's on me. I should have checked it more thoroughly. But that's what I get, chat. My hubris. But thank you all so much. I love you all. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye, for real.